Hey, welcome back, happy hempsters. My name is Dee Dee Taylor. I'm one of your hosts. I'm here with one of my favorite people, favorite person, Miss Beth Panati. So she's joining us today. Miss what's your nickname? Cannabeth.
Cannabeth.
Yeah, Cannabeth. I love that nickname. It's so cute.
Like
but we are back. Yeah, this is our fourth season. So I don't know what episode we're on. We've tried to record some and
episode 2.
Is it
yeah,
2?
So
oh wow, we've
year.
done a few though. They just didn't take. We're having some technical difficulties.
Right.
But you know, we make do with what we can do. So it is what it is. But today, what are we talking about, Miss Beth?
We're going to talk about the recent studies for some things that you wouldn't think cannabis could help with.
Okay, I like it.
I love studies because we talk to our customers, and we know what's going on. We do. But not everybody believes us or listens to us. Those studies just prove what is happening is real.
People only, anecdotal evidence only goes so far. People do like to see the actual research side of things. And I get that. I get that because, I mean, people for so long, they just use marijuana to get high. Right, they never really realized that they
used it for thousands of
they
years.
They totally
medicine,
have.
But only recently, everybody just like get high. So there's way more to cannabis than getting high.
Way more.
It's a nice side effect, but
yeah, it is. Getting high is a side effect.
Compared
I think I need to write that down and use that as our next slogan. I love it.
Include getting high. So better than diarrhea,
and,
all the other side effects from those prescription drugs that you hear. The first study I'd like to talk about is depression, because we do get asked that all the time if CBD could help with depression. So, and that's kind of been like, it can help with depression by maybe decreasing anxiety, and
I definitely think that when it comes to seasonal depression, that it definitely helps with that, because I think a lot of that seasonal stuff is just that grayness outside and the shitty weather and you're not being able to get out and do things. And I think that it just kind of gives you that little bit of tolerability. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it makes the weather more tolerable. Right. 'Cause I get it. And this year has not, surprisingly, it's not been that bad for me. I had a little bit about a couple weeks ago where I'm just like, F this, F that. I'm done.
Well,
I'm done.
Tired. You were really tired.
I just I wasn't sleeping very well. And I think that is because of perimenopause. I really do. And lately it's been better. I also think that sometimes we get into like a slump when it comes to these products. And I think sometimes switching them out and doing something different. So what I always take the oil. Like I've taken the oil since 2016, and then I would add a gummy here and there, or I would add the Delta 8 THC oil. And so because that helps me sleep a little bit more, but I think I was just getting accustomed to it. You build that tolerance up, and everybody needs a tea break. And so I just switched it out the other day and just did gummies instead. Okay. So last night I forgot to eat a gummy, and I'd already brushed my teeth and I didn't want the sugar on my teeth. So I'm like, oh, what oil do I have left? Right. And it's crazy. Here I own these damn stores and I hardly ever have product. So, and I've got John on capsules and gummies. And he's not doing the oil as much because we're trying to add different cannabinoids with him with all the seizures he's been having lately. So I think he needed a difference and stronger too. Right. So
and different cannabinoids and different methods work differently. So mixing that up, and Tara, who has just graduated from Bellarmine, learned that with her cannabis degree.
Yeah. She did say that there, under no certain circumstances, should John take a tea break at all. That he should not be without it. And tolerance I was like, tolerance break. She said that would not be good for him. And I tend to agree because you and I had talked about it.
Yeah. And it would be terrifying for him to stop.
God no. Yeah. And besides, he's done THC for ever.
Right.
It was more of the CBD that, you know, he didn't start till back in 2010. And that's really what I think helped him the most.
Right.
But I think he also recently just wasn't getting enough of all the other cannabinoids.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't know. Who knows?
I know.
It's hard to tell really with him. But I definitely think that CBD can help with that seasonal depression and even just mild forms of depression, because it just kind of gives you, besides letting you sleep, I don't know about anyone else, but if I don't get enough sleep, my anxiety increases.
Right, exactly.
So I almost think that maybe that's how it would be beneficial.
Well, and everything hurts,
yes,
you know, and things like that. All of that adds up.
It does.
But yeah, it was a longitudinal, that's fun to say, study using data from UK Medical Cannabis Registry found that patients with treatment-resistant depression, so those who were previously treated for depression, were prescribed cannabis-based medicinal products, including herbal cannabis and THC CBD oil extracts, reported sustained and clinically meaningful improvements in depression, anxiety, sleep quality, and overall health-related quality of life over a 24-month period.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
That is.
Because
that
these
truly
people
is.
had already tried, you know, all other routes for their depression.
It helped me. I mean, way before seasonal. I mean, back in 2016, like panic attacks.
Yeah.
And this was like the only thing that helped me without any side effects. And I wasn't high, so I could still function.
Right.
So yeah.
And that's that anxiety and depression, they
almost
go
always
together.
go hand in hand.
Yeah,
almost always.
Yeah. Because I feel that so much anxiety just wears you down.
It does.
Causes that depression in your body.
It
does.
So
it does.
Gotta
find
really
ways
does.
around that. And this world is, I mean, there's just so much depressing.
So much shit. So much shit.
That's why we take the cannabis.
Yep.
Another great study. There was a while people were concerned about cardiovascular disease and CBD, that if it, I don't know, could cause any problem with heart issues, and of course does not. It actually benefits cardiovascular health by reducing inflammation, oxidative stress, endothelial dysfunction, so that's like the lining, and arrhythmias, which is interesting.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I know,
because that's more common than we think, or than we know
Some
about.
people walk around with arrhythmias all the time
and don't even know it.
Don't
even know it.
Right.
Interesting.
So I know. And that was a Mayo Clinic study. Another one, this is amazing, at Medical Life Sciences. Preclinical research suggests CBD could mitigate neurological damage associated with fetal alcohol spectrum disorders.
That's
by reducing
crazy.
Neuroinflammation and supporting synaptic function. So
that's awesome.
And that's where your CBD works, is within those synapses of your nerves.
And that makes perfect sense. But everybody's, you can't take it while you're pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, and so this is to for the fetal alcohol syndrome, but they did just find in utero cannabis exposure is not associated with any later developmental delays. I know. Not that you should be sitting around getting help.
Well, you shouldn't, but
But
it's not like alcohol.
Not pose the danger.
It's not like Tylenol.
Right, or Tylenol. Well,
that's
safe.
That's bullshit.
You can take the Tylenol.
I know, right?
When you're
God. The one thing that I was always more concerned about with women that are pregnant is they're on Zoloft anti-anxiety medications,
right.
And then they don't want to take them off of it when they're pregnant.
Right.
I would think that medication would cause way more harm than cannabis, something that's natural.
Right.
Now, who knows what it might cause later on in life, but if you are on a medication and there are so many withdrawal symptoms to get off of it, think about that.
Right.
Really, is it beneficial?
Right.
Is it really going to help you?
Right. Exactly.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Because what is it doing to your body?
Exactly. And then what would it be doing to your baby's body?
Right. Yeah. In this study, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out where it came from. It says Chapel Hill, North Carolina. But infants exposed to cannabis in utero were no more likely to require emergency department care or suffer from developmental delays than non-exposed children. Oh, this is published in the Journal of Academic Pediatrics. Mm-hmm. And compared to those unexposed, children who were exposed to cannabis in utero have similar, child care attendance and emergency department use over the first 2 years and similar developmental outcomes at 3 years. So there's just, they can't find any harm that it's causing. So.
Good. And we knew that.
I know.
We knew that.
I mean, yeah.
When anytime a woman has asked me that's been pregnant, could I take it? And she's suffering with the morning sickness and just feeling like shit. And I would think that would be harder on a baby if the mother is super stressed out. You know what I mean? So I am always like, look. But here's the thing: breastfeeding. And I do know this.
Yes.
100%. It will leave. Okay. And here's the crazy thing. I don't know if I ever shared this with you, but I have this theory. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I've had a lot of women with postpartum.
Right.
And you actually give your baby your endocannabinoids, your cannabinoids from your endocannabinoid system through your breast milk.
Right.
So for a lot of the women that go through postpartum, especially if they're breastfeeding, it's because you are giving away all of your cannabinoids to your baby.
Right.
And keep in mind, we do naturally create cannabinoids. It's just a lot of us do not create enough for it to be truly effective.
Right.
But if you're given the ones that you were making and it's coming out through your breast milk to your baby, that is leaving you all shades of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why you're having the more depression. So I've always had moms, I'm like, look, just do a THC free product.
Right.
That way you're just getting the CBD only. And that is going to help with that depression and anxiety.
Exactly.
And I have had a few new moms that were like, oh my God, life-changing. Even the husbands came in and like thanked me for that because he didn't know what to do. His wife is just bawling her eyes out. You can't even really be the mom that you want to be because you're so damn depressed.
Exactly.
And all you do is got a baby latched to you.
Right.
So I think that I really do wish they'd do more studies on that.
I agree.
But I truly believe that it helps with that postpartum because you are literally giving away your cannabinoids to the baby.
Good, cannabinoids.
Yep. Anandamide.
Anandamide.
Yeah, thank you. I can never pronounce it. Oh, this is why we make a good team.
Right.
She pronounces big words that I can't.
I know, I try.
I think it's because my brain goes too fast. So they say that you have problems with that. I've always been that way too. So,
so I just think that's amazing.
That is.
What else here? So this is a concern. So reading therapeutic potential of acidic cannabinoids. Okay. So those are your THCA, CBDA,
CBCA. Okay.
And what worries me is they're let me read what they're saying about it first. How acidic cannabinoids like THCA and CBDA have anti-inflammatory, anti-nausea, neuroprotective, and anti-tumor properties. So suggesting potential medical applications distinct from their neutral counterparts. So even different reactions in THCA compared to THC or CBDA compared to CBD.
I believe it.
But the problem is with this hemp bill passing, a lot of these acidic cannabinoids, they're going to be gone. So will we ever get to find out all of the potential greatness that these things have?
Because, Lord only knows.
Right. We won't be seeing them again. So we'll see on that. Another great study, CBD improves cognitive impairment after traumatic brain injury.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, we totally knew that. They're calling it phytomedicine, which is plant medicine. That's what we do here. A phytomedicine study found that CBD improved cognitive deficits and reduced neuropathy neuroinflammation. This is in animal models of traumatic brain injury. So hopefully they didn't have to hit the mice over the head.
No, they probably did. I don't think about it.
I know. But yeah, potential for post-injury therapeutic use. So that's amazing. This neuroprotective what do you call it? The actions of CBD are just amazing. And we'll do one more quick little study here. An unexpected interaction between CBD and THC in caffeinated beverages.
Okay.
So this is a SciPost. I don't know who that is. SciPost article reports that when CBD and THC are combined in caffeinated drinks, users experience altered subjective effects and pharmacokinetics, suggesting caffeine modulates how these cannabinoids are absorbed and felt. So having caffeine with your CBD or THC is going to change the effect of that in different ways. So
interesting. That is very interesting. Well, it's funny because remember when John and I were on our big vacation, and he didn't have any, we drank a shit ton of caffeine. We were drinking coffee a lot.
Right.
So maybe that's interesting.
Needing more of those cannabinoids. I don't know. Yeah. So I love new studies, finding out new things.
For sure.
There's just a lot. There's a lot to learn, and we're trying to keep up with
everything. We are. Well, that too, but then also just trying to keep our products legal.
Right.
I mean, there's a big, there's a bill pending in Indiana that is trying to eliminate everything and follow the federal government. But what they don't understand is, well, one, you don't need it because the federal government will override any state issues. Why are you bothering? But two, hopefully we get that federal one, at least kick it down the can for another couple years and give every state an opportunity to actually do regulations. So hopefully I'll be able to get up there and give testimony tomorrow about all this because it's fucking bullshit. I know. I can't go a whole podcast without cussing.
And I was trying to avoid that, but I mean, it makes us so mad when there's so much more and found
research and evidence,
and then it's like they're just gonna take it away. Can't have it. Can't have it anymore. So.
And again, medical marijuana does not have all the cannabinoids. Nope. And even John and I talked about that the other day. He goes, what are people going to do? I said, I don't know.
You just never listen.
I mean, I got to be an underground CBD dealer.
I know. I know. Yeah. This won't get you high, man.
Right? Come on.
Right. So, yeah. So what they've pretty much done is made, THC legal and made CBD
illegal. Yeah. What the fuck?
No.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy when thinking about all that shit.
I know it.
So you're just like, whatever. But I do find it absolutely amazing how much and how many different things that they are researching and learning. So,
well, even things that contradict what we originally thought, you know, as far as, in utero.
When they when they talked about the liver and how much damage in the rats and all that. Oh my God, it's 6,000 times too much.
Right. Yeah.
So it was even that much too much for an adult.
Right.
Like we wouldn't take that much. So it was
the studies. That's very
it was insane.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. You got it. Oh yes. I watched a whole, it's so funny. I watched a whole, something or other, a podcast or something. And they talked about how you definitely need to look at the source. Yeah. So, this winemaker says, oh, well, grapes give you, whatever, it's good for anti-cancer, right? So who did the report? That alcohol industry, you know what I mean? So it and that's why you can't even rely on Google, because Google will just put the first, whoever has the most views, that's who is deemed the expert, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of those blogs and stuff are fucking opinions.
Exactly.
So you got to do your research yourself.
Right. Okay. Well, I think we are wrapping that up. So.
Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you. Follow us on all the socials. We are always here to help you with any questions that you may have. Thanks, and stay hempin' and stay happy.